I think you guys know what's in store today. Hey guys, Chris here. Right, so time to do these brake pads since mine are looking very thin. I'll just show you that quick. You can only see the fronts, but there ain't a whole lot left on them. They're a little bit not great, and I need new discs. They're fucked. But I can't afford those right now. So, hold on. We're just going to change the pads for now, and then buy a whole new set of brakes when the time comes, and I've got the money to do so. So, yeah, let's get the car up in the air and take the wheels off. So I've kind of redesigned the garage yet again. Cleared out this space here. Got space for all my big tools down there. And I've utilised the old trolley that Charlotte got me as a sort of mobile workshop. So we'll take this out with us. Let's crack these suckers loose. Quite as loose than I expected. What the hell? Okay, probably not the safest setup in the world, but you know, let's just forget we're not on a flat surface, and you know, I now have a Bluetooth floor jack, so I've had to bring up the little one just to even it out a bit, because this is kind of, it's kind of floating right now. It's solid, but not even ground, so a bit shifty, but I don't care. Just for precaution, if it does drop, at least it'll land on that, and it won't land on, well, that. Now, I know how crusty these bolts probably are going to be, so WD is our best friend in this situation. Just a little bit of that. Apologising if this film is not particularly great. Okay, so I've already cracked one of the bolts off. That's already out. So, yeah, I'll set you guys up so you can see how once it gets done. Don't know if you guys can see that. These bolts come out pretty easy, to be fair. So that is the caliper broken free. Just gotta pull those little adjustable. There we go. Oh yeah, she's quite far out. Let's hang that up there for now. Tuck it nicely out of the way. And yeah, slide these pads out and have a look at them. There ain't much left on them. They're quite thin. There's a load of crap just built up on the bottom. Due a change. Definitely due a change. This half's about the same, except you've got a massive load of just carbon hanging off of there. That is rough. Quite thin as well. Still got probably like a good couple of weeks left in them, but definitely worth changing, that's for sure. Now we've got to try and wind this caliper back. The best way to do that for me, I find, is get the brake pad and put it in the caliper and just wind this C-clamp, G-clamp, whatever it is, G-clamp, wind that down to push the caliper back. I tend to find that works quite well, so that's a pretty good way at pushing the piston back in the caliper. Also, make sure to open the top of your brake reservoir in the engine bay, because you can get pressure build up and stuff. Sometimes it's harder to push back. You can do it without it, but sometimes it's best just to get rid of them air bubbles and stuff that you create. So yeah, little top tip for you. Let's get this done. So yeah, just this fluid reservoir here. Just pop the cap off of it. This brake cleaner, and just clean off some of this caliper here. give it a good spray. Everyone forgets the back. Just try and get in that little tray as well. Anyways, let's unbox these new pads here. Yeah, they come with this kind of wear plate on the back, so there's these little lips here, and basically they squeak when you get too low. This one actually doesn't have them. Never mind, this is just a backing plate. Yeah, normally there's like a spine that comes out of this plate, and that's what makes the squeak noise when you get too low, so you know when they need changing. These will just wear down to metal though, so yeah. But they also knacker your discs too if you let them get that far down, so don't do that. You can either do the first method, which is you can wind it down without a caliper, without a pad being in there, which I'm gonna try and, actually no, I won't do that. I will put the pad in there, just to be on the safe side. It's what works for me. This caliper's got like a funny shroud to it, so it's quite hard to get a grip on it with this G clamp. Push that down as well. I've actually snapped a caliper before. I know, weird flex, but we were working on my old Mercedes, and there's some knob jockey who was with us, and he thought it'd be a good idea to try and prise at it with a pry bar to get it unstuck, and well, that went about as well as you expect, and we kind of snapped the bastard thing. But yeah, that is now, I don't know if you can really see that on camera, but that is now fully pushed back in. If you want your brakes to be, you know, not disgusting when you first drive again, get yourself some copper grease. Just run it a bead around it. Basically, this just creates a bit of a gap between the mating surfaces, so that it doesn't make a horrible noise as it's in the assembly. So just smear a bunch of that around the contact points, just on the back. Just basically smear that around there. Just stick that in there. Copper grease on there. But yeah, copper grease is great because it's temperature resistant, so it is not likely to melt. Well, not melt, but you know, explode or set fire to anything as it goes around. Just push those in. I think that's right. I think the back has the long part on it. I'm trying to remember which one I pulled off first. I'm just going to go back through this footage quickly and just have a look because I don't remember. Okay, so I have got this right. They are the right way around. So yeah, now that's done. They're both in there. I'd like to say it's time for the caliper to go back on, so that can just sort of slide back over this if it's pushed back far enough, which it is. It bolts back on, and that is this side done. Just trying to remember if there's any steps that I may have missed or done wrong. The banner on there, and tighten this bad boy up. There you go. You do not want to snap one of these fucking bolts, and I do not want to jinx myself by saying that, because if you snap one of these bolts, you're not in for a fun time. If you snap any bolt, you're not in for a fun time really, but you know what I mean. Just check that's definitely on there. Yeah, she's on there. Sorry, I'm in your way, but yeah, that's that side complete. I'll do the other side just for timekeeping's sake, and I'll let you know what the outcome is with this. Remember to always torque your wheels. You don't want this bad boy coming off while you're going down the road. You kind of need these on your car, so yeah. Okay, so I've just got this side off. Those were like, I don't know if you can really see that. I'll show you in a second, but those are 10 times worse than the other ones. Holy shit. And yeah, well, that's gotten worse. I think it's definitely time to address that water pump very soon. We've test driven the car now. She runs fine. Brakes works absolutely fine, to be honest. And on the journey, we hit 190k. So there's an interesting one. Okay, so that's the end of this, once again, pretty pointless video. Hope you guys all enjoyed. But yeah, that's how you change some front brake pads. Yeah, I'm trying to learn guitar, as you can see. Been trying to learn for a while, but I put it down and now I'm picking it back up again. So yeah. Anyways, on that random note, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace. So we've come across my very first body of water to drive through. Except the only problem being, we've got the world's stupidest intake setup. And if that goes in there, then we're a bit screwed. We're just going to see how deep it is though. I don't think it is actually that deep. No, it's not really.
But for your car?
No, we should be okay. We should be okay. Let me just measure the water's depth. Okay, it's exactly 1 wrist deep. Let's just see how deep it is on my car. Aye, we're fine. We're fine.
It's attempting to cross the water.
Let's try and find bits that aren't too deep.
You're alright. Just go very slowly. You're good. The Yaris made it. That's of egghead sticking out the window.
So we are quite literally out on a B road bash right now. Well, I say that, we're not bashing at all, we're literally just cruising at like 10, if that.
We don't know where
we have no idea where we are. Literally no idea where we are. We just went shopping. I bought some new stuff for the air compressor, and now we're just well, out in the wild, to be quite honest with you. See what's around these parts. Oh no, we've come across another one, and this one's got a duck in it as well. Not on the left there, he just went in the bush. How deep's this one? Oh, this is nothing.
This one's not deep.
Nah, this is okay.
You should take some.
No, it'll be alright, I think.
Go really slow because it dips.
Yeah. Oh Lord, there's a massive...
It like dips before it goes back up.
Oh, we're gonna scrape. Oh, no, we're good. Well, we made it through. Made it through our second Ford now.